It's amazing what you can learn about yourself and about your religion from others. The politicians have told us for a long time that religion isn't relevant, not important. And now we know it's true. They closed our religion down without a peep out of any of us. But I guess they knew that all along because they've acted in their own life as if religion wasn't important, not essential, as I say. But anyway, uh, today I want to talk about what I learned from this virus. So many things you can learn from this virus. One of them is that you can be a carrier and it doesn't affect you. Many of us have a faith that's just like the virus. We're carriers of the Catholic faith, but it doesn't affect us. You look at these two men who yesterday were walking, or the disciples were walking along on the road to Emmaus. They knew exactly where they were going. They had been disillusioned with religion, with the promises of that false prophet. And even though they were told that he rose from the dead, they were willing to put it all behind. They're on their way to Emmaus. They know where they're going. By the way, Emmaus means warm spring. The word hammam in Semitic languages is the same word the Turks use for a warm bath, a hot bath, a steam bath. You're never going to get a steam bath or a warm bath if you don't go to the spring. There's hot springs. So anyway, they're on the way to this place with the hot springs, and they're discussing and talking and debating about religion, of all things, and the things that happened in Jerusalem at the time of Christ, these few days when Christ was crucified and then rose from the dead. But didn't affect them. They're just carriers. Make any difference to them? They don't. Just like our Catholics, they're just carriers of the faith. They don't practice. They have no signs of being Catholics. They don't go to mass. They don't pray every day. They don't read the Bible. They don't do any spiritual reading. Don't belong to any Catholic groups. Don't study anything about the faith. No one could ever take them for a Catholic. Once a year, they go for mass. They got inoculated from the religion when they made their first and only communion. And then they got their second booster shot against the faith when they went to catechism and learned how to color, or went to confirmation classes and lied about being ready for confirmation. So no one's going to break their immunity to this religion, the Catholic faith. Anyway, what's the difference? What changed these men? They walked along on the road. They knew where they were going, and then some stranger meets them, and they start listening to this stranger. That's what prayer is all about. It's listening to Jesus. Unless you invite Jesus into your company and you start listening to him, not telling him how to change the world, how to make it better, what to do to make the world right, but listen to what he says. All your plans change when you listen to Jesus. They weren't going back to Jerusalem for love nor money, but when Jesus came and they started listening, life changed. You won't get infected if you just talk and debate and never get the disease of the faith. You'll be safe, at least for this life. But you'll never know the warm spring. You'll never die of heartburn or of heart failure or of heart explosion. You decide. Keep debating or start listening to Jesus.